Hi, welcome back. One of the biggest challenges I faced when I started programming was to how to set up a working directory. So, what is a working directory? A working directory is basically where your files and your codes are located. So, example, when you are working on a project, you might want to set your working directory to a new place so that you can organize your files and your code. So, it is important to know where your codes are located. So, let me go back to the screen and show you how to set up a working directory in Python. So as you can see from my screen, I have a function that will display the current working directory or where the files are running. So with that, we call something the OS model. And this OS model will help in Python is going to help you to do that. So this OS model here, anytime you want to import it, we call this OS model to import the OS model. So now after that, we write a def function. So the def function is the function that we are calling. So this is the definition function. So we are defining the function and what is named the name of the function. So the name of the function is show working directory. So we write this. Then what is in the function is the get working directory. So it's os.get working directory. So once we do that, we name that working directory current directory. Then after that, then we print. So we are going to print, and then this is just a quotation to just tell you that this is where my current location is located. So Patrick's um current working directory is current directory, which is defined here. So now, since it's a function, we write the function over here. And now, if you want to run it, you can, put your bar here in Studio Code to, and then press Shift and Enter. And you can also press this to run it. So let me run it and see the output. So we run that, and it tells you that Patrick's current working directory is this. So this is where my current working directory is. So it's Finland tutorials. So now, after you know how to do that, how do you now we have the working directory to be Finland tutorials. We want to change the working directory a one step so that it comes to the codes over here, these codes. How do we do that? Now, let's go and then see that. So we are going to use the same OS model to change the working directory one step up. So here we brought this thing over here. You can ignore that just because you have done it once. So we write the define function, and then we write the name of our function. So it says that one step up working directory. It means that we want to move it one step up. So one step up, and this is the function that is done. So we say that os.change directory, and then in quotation ../, and that will change the current working directory one step up. And then after we do that, we have to get the new working directory, and this is what we used to get that, like I explained initially. Then after that, then we print the current working directory. So let's run that and see. So guess what is going to be the answer? It's going to move up into the codes. So you run that here, and then let's see. So Patrick's new current working directory is blah 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 on codes. So if you want to change the working directory one step again, is basically the same thing. So we run that. So since it is on codes, it's going to come on Python. So it means that we have changed the location to the folder Python. So we run it, and then you can see that Python is already here. So if you want to do one more time, what you have to do is to do the same thing, and that is going to go to data science. So we run that here, and then we can see that Patrick's new working directory is now on data science. So now we want to move back to the original working directory, that is the Phalanx tutorials. And what we have to do is, once we have already imported the OS model, what we have to do is to set a function. So we are going to set a working directory to a path folder. And what is the path folder? So we are going to change the working directory to that folder. And then after that, we get that folder and then print the current working directory. However, where is the path? So we have to define the path. So we say folder path is equal to R. And we bring into quotations the location of the file. If you don't know how to set up a working, the path, you have to go back to my previous video and then check how to set up the path in IDE of Python, and you will see how to do that. And now, since it is a function, we call the function and then with the path. So we click on that and then we execute it. So when you see that, you can see that Patrick's current working directory, it's set to this, and this has taken us back to where we were. Now, so we now we are done with that. And if you want to write a function to display all the items in that folder, what you have to do is to import the OS model. You can choose to ignore that. Then your dev, display all entries in the working directory. This is just something you can use anything to do that. And then we call the directory. So we use the with function here, with then os.scandir, which is going to scan all the directory. And then we call that as entries. So after that, for each entry in the entries, print the entry name. So this is going to, let's say, for every item in the items, like an item within a subset of an item, we are going to print the name. So now after that, then what we have to do is to provide the path of it. So this is the path. In Python, you can change the location of where you want to write your code. So all what we need is to provide the right output. So the directory path is going to be R, as I said, then into quotations, the path of where your files are located. So once you do that, it is going to once you do that, this is going to display all the items in that working directory. Because that Phalanx tutorials is a new folder I have created with that navigates the file system with OS model. That is the only item we are going to find over there. So what we have to do is to run that. And when we run that, you can see that the O1 navigates the file system with OS model.ipynb, which is the Python extension, is what we can find over here. This is how to actually set your working directory and to actually change your working directory, and finally to list all the items in your current working directory. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button so that you don't miss any of our videos. So I hope to see you soon. Those who are in our programming, I hope to my next video is going to use our programming to do all this stuff. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.